Oh, hello. It is I, Sonix. Back from the dead again. Always dead. Oh, boy. So, Sunday, I didn't stream because I just felt dead. Very dead. So, to make up for it, I thought, I'll just stream on Tuesday, and then Tuesday ended up being a public holiday. And, actually, I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. We're taking the dog to the vet again. Apparently they need more blood for the blood test. We'll see. Like, it might be fine. Like, it could just be, walking, maybe be there for about an hour or so, and then we'll be free to go home. So it might have, like, absolutely no impact, because it'll be a bit earlier in the day anyway. We know how to go. Yes, if I sound a bit dead, it is because I feel dead. But let's try not to think too much about that and enjoy the game. So I've been playing a little bit of this off stream. Just having a relaxing time. Kind of running around, just item hunting and whatnot. Item hunting, secret hunting. As you can see in the state of my shiny new ship, I coloured it in Evangelion style. It's like Eva Unit 02's colour scheme. Oh, the missiles. Not today. I thought I'd give this old ship a try. Yeah, look at him spin out, he's dead. Poor fellow. He got frozen. Only bad side about this ship so far that I've noticed is that it's got smaller inventory space. Constantly need to dismantle junk. Probably a good thing, because I mean you use a lot of resources if you're crafting and whatnot as well. I don't want to boost, I want to grab that. Yeah, so this ship has some pretty cool passive skills. Like the gunship. And I think maybe the interceptor. It gets 3 primary weapon slots, which is very nice. Only 2 secondaries, and it suffers from no unlimited missiles, which I do really like the bomber for. But its expertise is like boost speed, so it's got a pretty hefty like boost buff Yeah, there, like 51% boost speed at the moment. Oh, that's pretty good. And if you compare it to my current booster, I ended up swapping for this one. 324% plus, 51% on top of that. So what, 400 and 400? No, 370 something. 75? Because what was it, 51? Yes, 51. So good speed. Go fast. And then if we could get like a cargo unit with additional speed on it, that would be even better. Like this one's got plus handling, which is nice. Can turn better. I mean, this thing already turns so much better than the whale ship I was flying earlier. Now off stream I was actually like, I traded in and bought a gunship. I was flying there for a while. Oh my goodness, it's fun. But it's also very slow. And because it's so slow, I ended up just using the this front shield and it just sat in front of him and you just be like, yeah, whatever, man. Just kill everything very quickly because of those 4 guns on him. Oh no, my inventory, dismantle. Dismantle. Money. Resources.
More credits.
Find submarine wrecks. Okay, so it's something we haven't done, which I kind of did a little bit off stream. I was like, oh damn, that would have been cool to see live, sort of thing. Is that you could do this? Oh, I didn't blow up. We're under the sea. Oh, where is better? Dad, where is... Okay, Disney will chop me in half if I start singing that, even if I'm an indie. It doesn't matter. 2 things you gotta watch out for like any sort of copyright thing is definitely anything Disney related and Nintendo. Nintendo also very strict on that. Cracking down on everyone. It's actually pretty sad because seen a bunch of people's YouTube channels were being culled or having videos taken down or copyright striked or whatnot because it was related to Nintendo. Oh, hang on, what is this? How does this happen? Get off. Bloody bug crawling on my screen. How rude. Alright, so what do I intend to do for today? I intend to actually continue the story rule because so I don't run out of things to explore offline. Yes, that's my sole reason. Using my downtime off stream to playing Everspace.
I'm here to help.
Get.
Nice to have some company.
I'll find as many of those mainframe components, especially because they're mainframe components. They're delicious. They give me that boost in power. And it gets like, well, I think you've already seen it whenever I throw a point in or so. They're kind of expensive as well. Like it starts off with what, 1 point for each, then it goes up to 2, 3, 4, so it's like, oh, now. Okay, what we have here. Which one do we start? I do like these. Some of them are pretty annoying. Because you have to do them in a certain order. And what was it? This one? Now, usually, if it's like a small one like that, not a big deal. It's okay. We can deal with that. Not a problem. It's when you've got like a metric buttload of them, and there's not really a clue nearby on what order you're supposed to do them. Some of them give you clues. Like I had one where it was like I was in this enemy base, and they had the enemy's like logo on the sides of the button panels in the middle, but there was like a shite ton of these buttons. It was just like a big grid of like 5 by 5 or something. You just had to like put in the letter of the logo. How easy. Because it gave you like a tint. But there was this other one that I had. It was like one of these things. And each of these little stub things had like 2 little lights you had to hit on each side. So there's one there, one here, and then one on this side. And it was all random and out of order, and there was no hint nearby telling you how. At least I didn't see. And so I was just sitting there for like a good 20 minutes, flying around, hitting buttons until, like, you know, it gave me, oh, that's the right button to press. But because there were quite a few of them, I was running around constantly, because one of them would be wrong at some point, because, you know, you just be like, okay, this one, and then this one, no, that's wrong. This one, and then this one, okay, that one works. Then the next one, okay, no, that's wrong. Oh, boy. I was almost tempted just to not do it. I did stay and do it, though, because I was like, oh, well, I'm eventually going to do it anyway. Thankfully, it was off stream, so I could just take my time and do it. If it was all on stream, yeah, I would have just like probably been like, screw it, I'll do it off stream.
Keep it up.
Ah, junk everywhere. We need to sell a lot of stuff. Yeah, so this ship feels real nice to play. Because other than the boost speed it gets from its passive expertise bonus or whatever, it also gets 30% increased boost speed while under a missile lock. So you have a missile chasing you, vroom you go. Same with the locked enemy targets suffer 20% like movement speed reduction. That's also very nice. And enemies within 300 meters can't regenerate shields. Good against anything that uses shields, of course. Anything with armor, not so much. But that is fine. I'm gonna just dismantle some more. This. That's a pretty good energy supply, and I kind of want to keep this booster as well. That's pretty good. I did, unfortunately, get rid of my legendary shield. I didn't sell it or dismantle it, I just chucked it in, like, what do you call it? Storage. Brain's just like, tick, tick. Slowly moving along. I pretty much only just woke up before I started streaming again. It's very, very normal now. I had a little something to eat. Oh, hello. See a bright light under the sea? Then there must be something for me. Power core. I think I was looking for a power core. Wow, I say that and then I immediately find one. Look at that. Yeah. Cannot be damaged. It's okay. Don't need that. To dismantle some of these green ones, actually, because the blue ones sell for more. Oh, more money. Ah, I have to escape too many times. This is pretty cool. It's kind of spooky though, because if you look down, there's just like nothing there. First time I went under, was in like this kind of really dark, stormy area, and man, it was kind of freaky going under the water. Not just because of the contrast of it being so quiet in comparison to being above, but it was like really spooky, like you could hardly see anything in front of you. Oh, pressure warning. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a bit spoofy. It's like if you go too deep. That's actually something I wish this game did have, like a bit of an altitude sensor thing, specifically for when you're underwater. Hey, look at that. Just what I was looking for. What a weird spot to put it though. Ooh, slow down. Secure container. Thermogun. Got some very good weapons, and thermogun kinda, well, fun. They're not exactly very good. Dismantle. Dismantle that too. I get a ship module. Reptoids. So at the moment we're using the X-wing wings. They look very cool. Oh, submarine rigs. And got missile lock on me, so my boost is like. They really don't die as quickly as when I was using the gunship. The gunship was so good. Ooh, this has like heaps of energy capacity and less energy consumption, but does less damage. This one's also got bonus resources, so nah. Bye-bye. Into the bin before you. Just too much stuff. I need to go sell. It's like I literally just got here. But actually, before I shoot this dude, go perks quickly. Gosh, you can feel like the lag even in the game. This is what I want. Now, ooh, some of these are very good. Retaliation on like a gunship or a bomber. ridiculous. At least that sounds ridiculous. 30% damage back? Especially on the gunship. The gunship's got such, like, huge amount of armor, honestly. If I didn't love the bomb so much, I'd probably just use the gunship. But because we're going a bit more with crit stuff, having a 50% increased crit chance while enemies whose movement are impaired. And you know what ship is movement impairing? Whatever we got target locked, it's the SO. So we're going to grab that one, because that's going to give us a huge boost to our crit now, which it, look at that, crit. He's dead. That's got to really help us. We got some good crit bonuses now. Because let's see, we've got the 20% crit chance, which is okay. Only because a lot of our stuff gives us, like, if you look, all of the plus. What you call it? Extra modifiers. Now, increasing it by the mainframe system is really, it's kind of garbage. It's better just to get, like, the hard numbers. Even though I've stuck points in there, it's just because I had nowhere else to stick them. I was like, oh, you know, might as well. I could really take these out and put them somewhere else. Oh, my lights are flickering. That's another thing. If my stream ends because of power cut, because my power's been a bit funny at the moment, I think because they're doing roadworks down the road. It's already cut off twice for me last night, and I was just like watching some other streams while playing Everspace. 3 submarines. Where would they keep 3 submarines? And there's 3 buildings. 1, 2, 3. You'd think they would be like kind of submersed near them. How far away can we go out before the boundary hits? Sploosh. Oh, I do like the kind of the light water caustics. Though I'm not sure if it should be doing this. Like, it looks like its origin is somewhere down there. It's a bit weird. I mean, it looks cool when you're not looking down directly at it, but when you look down at it, it's kind of weird. It's like, why is there a light source down? The tricks you do in game development in order to make stuff look good. Because I'm assuming that is exactly what they did. They made a light source just kind of below you to get like a look of fake water caustics. Because doing it for real, yeah, it's expensive. You can also see here they just used a plane for the ice. It doesn't displace with the water, mate. It looks fine from a distance away, so it's okay. Because I mean, that also might be kind of expensive to get that to render properly. Let's follow these 2 things. Maybe they'll go somewhere. Oh geez, there's like underwater stuff here. It's bones. Oh gosh, there, those are bones. There's huge bones. That big serpent bone that we saw on that other place. Oh hey, containers. That doesn't even count as being one submarine. Ugh. Doesn't give us a pressure warning. Oh, it did. Oh, that's kind of scary. 518, 600. 777. it spreads it out a bit more, but we don't really need to worry too much. So shield output at the moment is really good. Yeah, what? Recharge speed, yeah. Wait, this isn't like a... No, good. Oof. I was looking at that and I was thinking something else for some reason. Just ignore me. Ignore me and my nonsensical ponderings. Structure, utility, position, expertise. Oh, I like that one better. Keep that one. Okay, get up, out. Deep dark. So that's one submarine. We need to find 2 more. See which way's up. Man, I don't like underwater. I find this stuff to be a bit spoofy. Is that another one over there? Was that the one I just... Yeah, it's the one I just... Especially when it's got like freaky little additional mechanics like, oh, there's pressure, don't go too deep, otherwise you're gonna get squashed. Which is weird because I actually did play and finish, so like it's nice near the surface though, because I know it's got a safe around here. It's like, I feel better. Is this a different wire going somewhere? I think it is. Yeah, I follow this one. Where do you go? Ooh, bright light. Jellyfish. Why is it giving me a pressure warning?
These are not sticky or ugly for a change. Transparently so.
Remind me the next time I'm offered a task,
I only do non-slimy things.
If only you would listen.
Oh, good. Goodness gracious. Our inventory is full once again. Oh, it's even got more power to weapons. But doesn't really need it on this. It's actually just better than the one I was saving, so off it goes. It's not very good.
Crossing jellyfish off the list.
Okay, now I just need to find one more. You get out of here. Or worry about any other little fiddly bits missed at a later date. What is that? Oh my goodness, they didn't. Dude, that's creepy. Get me out of here. Like, you can see eyes in the water. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Where's... Just give me the last submarine. Where's... Is this cable maybe telling me where it is? we just sit still? Let our resource scanner show. No? Nothing. Yeah, got a little scanner that allows me to see a bit further. Already been that way. Jeez, what is that down there? Spooky. It's spooky, man. Just need to find this last submarine. Oh, gosh. Eyeballs again. Following these bones, but I don't know if I should really be doing that. I mean, I assume like the fish would be more scared of me anyway, right? They follow typical, what is it? Deep sea fish behavior, where they kind of shy away from the light. I'm pretty sure my ship is like a bright glowy thingy. I'm just back here. And then that submarine was there. Why does it keep giving me a pressure warning when I'm not going that deep? This is cool though. Cool. But still very freaky. It still boosts very fast, even underwater though. So some eyeballs. That just gets back under there where we're poking our head. Okay, let's get out. Let's start from scratch. So we found two from the wires from that one and the wire from this one. There's another wire over here though. No. Hey man. What do you think you're doing? Can you all see I am doing some deep sea exploring? It's bright light. Ooh, one. Now which one? This is this one. I can't remember if we followed. Was it this one or the one on the opposite side? We'll follow this one, see where it goes. Ah. Right. It's just this one. Ooh, shouldn't my energy orb keep me safe? Well, I wish. Okay, so nothing under that one. Let's have a look at this one. This is where we got that power core and whatnot. Doesn't look like it needs any cabling though. Wonder if they did something where it's like the opposite side of the building. There's some cabling behind here maybe. No, doesn't look like it. Whee, I went too high. Okay, I just wanted to eagle eye view. Looks like there might be something in between there and the scaffold. There's also some ships conveniently hanging around there, so. Oh, that's so good. Because if you crit all the time, there's some nice bonuses happening there. So I've got, actually, I'll just show you quick. So this one here, crit happens. Critical hits have a 30% chance to create an explosion that damages target and nearby enemies for 50% of the damage. So you're dealing like 1.5 times your damage to your target, and then like 0.5 or half of it, you know, to everything else. And then this one, critical hits have 30% chance to restore ult energy as well. Also very nice. You could also get like, you know, activate your ult, instantly repairs you and whatnot, but just use ult more often. I actually did this specifically for the Vanguard because the Vanguard needs this ult all the time. If you don't have it, it dies. Kinda sad. Kinda fun, but kinda sad. Just because it's too easy to get demolished. Like, you get hit a few times and then you just get ripped apart. And because of the way AI is in this one, they are a bit more, far more accurate than what they were in the first game. And you can't, some tricks don't work anymore, and some tricks do. Like, there was, the one I noticed still works is if you don't lock onto a ship, but then you shoot at that ship, it thinks you're not targeting it, so it doesn't maneuver as crazy as the ship you've got targeted, which is kind of funny. 50% increased crit charge with, yeah, that's the one we just got. So we've got lots of crit bonuses. But the Vanguard is very good for crit, because you just have to get behind the enemy ship and just, it's 100%. So you wouldn't even need crit, the crit bonus thing that I've got for the assault. So, you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Couldn't mute myself fast enough, sorry. I was just yawning. Because like I said, I only pretty much just woke up. I might be a bit of a shorter stream today as well. I'm probably only do like 2 hours. And here I am wasting time trying to find the submarine. You know what? We will do exactly that. We won't waste any more time on the submarine. Better do some story quests because we're already 40 minutes in. I've just been like casually talking while flying around. Oh, a broadcast.
I have received a GNB general broadcast.
More bad news on the arms race in the DMZ?
Essentially, yes.
Ooh, everything's gotten buff. I'm yet to find any unique equipment from these newer enemies, like the retaliators from the Nebula, and these ice and fire factions. They're kind of floating around over here. in the Drake system. Oh yeah. It's a bit disappointing. Because, you know, the Bloodstar faction, the pirates, they had their own unique items, the Bloodstar items. It's kind of weird that these ones don't, especially because they're like very unique as well, like fire and ice on like an ice beam. So if we run into any Metroids in space, we can defend ourselves. What's that dog barking at now? The wind. We'll park, sell our junk, and then I'll repair it too, actually, because the water pressure squished just a little bit. Alright, sell. Probably not going to keep those. Keep these for now. Earthwine. Keep these. I'm gonna just send those all to base. Let's check the ship data quick. There's another striker. Striker being. Oh my goodness, you're in the game. Flipping hell. I don't want to start drinking coffee or any drinks again. Please no. I think this one's better than our one because it's a plus. We just got a regular. Yeah, just regular. So it's got a little. It's got a few bonuses over our one. Oh well, cargo space. But what are its passives though? We can get the exact same ones. Would be nice. If it didn't have that like slow thing though on target, then I would have just been like, nah.
My ride situation just improved drastically.
Might you not be a little too overpowered with this?
Nah.
Ship. Change. Gotta have that Evangelion color scheme. Every unit 02. And then we'll go ship modules. We'll change our. Oh no. It goes here. Why am I so tired? Flip. I'm not a fan of these. Just like this one here. This one kind of just looks weird to me. E. This is the one I was just using. I like that one. So their medium ships have like way more customizable bits. Ooh, that looks cool with my current wings. Might have that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Nice. What wings do we have available? Oh, we've got a Hawk, which is what we're using. Raptor. Raptor actually looks pretty cool. And you got Harpy. What about the one we were using? It was the X-Wing one. Oh, whoops. I tapped escape. Wait, no. Ah, there we go. Jeez. I just forgot to click on it. Haven't seen any new devices yet. I wonder if there are any more. Actually, no. There is more. How many more? Don't know. But there's definitely at least a like a hook, grappling hook sort of thing. Because I remember seeing that from Eric Schrader. Community manager of Rockfish Games. Yeah, I'm gonna store these because they may be good, not for this ship, but for another ship. And we're hoarding again. I'm gonna have to clean out my storage too because I've got like a bunch of stuff stored there that's older. This looks pretty cool with these wings. I like it. I've got like 6 wings. Nope. Let's go. And we've got some good missiles too, which is nice. Missiles that fire when we crit, like 20% of the time, which we are pretty much now critting most of the time. Maybe 80% of the time. As long as we're shooting the target that we have locked. Here goes my neck. Click, clack. Breaking my back. Oh, my back. That sometimes happens, actually. Like, I'll just like stretch or
This guy picked a
flex
hell
my
of a
back a
place
bit
to hide
and
out.
click.
Hell being the operative word. If there's someone calling himself Ghost in the area, could you please open a channel? Fallon Pango sent me. I'd like to discuss some trade. No answer. Could this really be the right place? I mean, who would stay here?
There is the faintest signal of a life form below the surface. I cannot locate the exact position, but allow me to point you in the general direction.
Okay, let's check it out.
Ah, get toasty. Well, I can't make that. Might have to find something to bring down. Or maybe this is just the opposite end of a different path. Could be. Have a quick look. Oh, doesn't look like it. Lava. Very hot. This looks like a Well, wasp. The device-oriented light ship. That looks like a gunship. Hey, I want the what's in here first. Power core socket. Whee! Man, that thing's boost is just nuts. Predicted. Hey, where was that alcove we were just... There it is. Here we go. Fine at blistering speeds. Oh, I'm not getting that. Ooh. As long as I stay above the hoodie. The bone. At least it looks like a bone. Could be wrong. Would be right though. I only got a brief glance at it, so. Pirates. I hate them. They don't even do anything. But I still hate them. Before I leave, because there was another pathway this way. Ooh, what? Okay, maybe don't go that way. Crash into the walls and fly above the lava. Can I reach this frame? Remember what the anime I was talking about last time as well. It was Dead Mount Dead Play, because the new episode came out today. I watched it, I was like, why do I keep forgetting the name of this? But it was pretty good. It is pretty interesting for an a reverse isekai. You don't get many of those. But the other flippin' Kirito voice actor anime has also got a new episode today. I'll probably watch that later. Though it's kind of follows a bit of the tedious, typical isekai plot. Though it is unique in that he can come back from the isekai whenever he wants. So at least that's kind of interesting. this reminds me of a manga I was reading too. It's like Reborn is the strongest sword emperor or something. It's like his third life. I was just actually talking about this with a friend the other day. It follows also a typical kind of overpowered character archetype, where he's constantly belittled and looked down upon until, you know, he shows like some sort of ridiculous feat of superhuman strength, and it just continues in that sort of stuck loop like multiple times throughout the manga, which is kind of annoying, because it's just like, come on author, can you really not think of any other interaction that he has with like new people? Because that's seriously what happens every time he runs into someone new. He gets asked what his rank is. He's like, oh, I'm an F rank adventurer. They belittle him, berate him, call him all sorts of nasty things. He just like takes it or whatever, and then on whatever quest that they do and he's told to basically bugger off, he again performs a ridiculous like feat of superhuman power. And they're like, what is this? I don't believe this. You must be doing some sort of trick or something. It's just like, why? But it does have some, like, one cool bit in it that I quite liked. Which I don't know if I should talk about that on stream, but just to say his mindset is not completely, you know, typical isekai hero, which is nice. He's not just blind justice type person who's like, you know, you can't kill criminals and whatnot. This person's a mass murderer who's wiped out entire civilizations, but we can't kill him. That's wrong. We don't do that here. It's like, and then he, you know, escapes and then performs great atrocities again. It's like, I don't get how a lot of those heroes who get in that sort of situation don't feel that it's their fault. It's like, it is your fault. You just let him walk free. You should have just killed him. I mean, you kill one life to save everybody's life.
Hey, what's going on here? I just came to talk. Stop this immediately if you care about your turrets. Alright, you leave me no choice. Have it your way.
Ooh, free missiles.
There is movement of a life sign. Caution advised.
Look, if you're even listening, I'm not here to fight. Pango sent me. I need the mainframe disruptor you bought from him. It's important.
One can only assume from the lack of response, not least the name of this individual you seek, that he does not wish to communicate. But it is also probable that he is not even here, and the life sign I am registering is a native species.
Underground.
You have to stop this. Lives hang in the balance. Please, take my word for it. I need that device to stop a war from breaking out.
The life sign has moved again.
Let's see if we can coax him out of his hole. Why is it that every time I need to get someone on my side, I have to go through some rigmarole?
It is the universe's way of reminding you that you bring nothing but trouble.
Thanks, Hive. He's always got my back. Well, he literally does. Even if he, you know, makes light of... Well, he doesn't really make light of the situation. It's just like... What's the word? Bashes me over the head with his realistic point of view. Oh no, not lava. ship's one weakness. Oh, never mind. It's outside. Thought we were still inside. I thought they might be hiding a shield generator there. I need to find one for that. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's so good. Just firing a free missile every now and then. Energy sphere socket, eh? That was a protection sphere we opened way back. So maybe there's an energy sphere one somewhere around here. Oh, there's a suitable wall. No dispenser. So it seems we absolutely need to find the dispenser for that. It says investigate lifetime, but...
Okay, you need to back off. This is our bounty.
Oh.
Wait, no, I'm here on a friendly visit. Hang on, are we even talking about the same person? The deadbeat who calls himself Ghost. Who else would come out this far to dodge what he owes? Yeah, well, interesting story, but I'm gonna have to ask you to hold off until I've had a word with him first. A private matter. Besides, I was here before you. Our business takes precedence. Back off or we open fire.
It always comes to this. A little courtesy and understanding could prevent so much violence.
You didn't leave these goons here, did you? Or should I thank you for the intervention? Either way, you being here gives me the time to get the jump on them. Ah, so you're a Ghost. I don't think I led these guys here, just bad timing. But you and me really need a word. Yeah, I heard you earlier. I got the disruptor, but to be honest, I don't know you from Adam. Who are you anyway? I'm a guy on a very important mission. Well, guy, you want to talk? You help me get out of this alive. There's quite a lot of these jerks.
Doesn't know Adam.
You must owe a fortune to warrant such a mob. My unlucky shake at the tables was no accident. Or manufactured. I was set up, is what I'm saying. The cards were manipulated. Just keep them busy while I prepare my grand entrance.
I was gonna say the fight will be over by the time he finally decides to pop in.
If we're to trust each other, you need to tell me your real name. Actually, it really is Adam. Adam Roslin. Adam Roslin? I lost happily at poker to a guy with that name years back. But I saw him die. Well, couldn't have been me then. But, I kinda have a complicated family tree. Anyway, I have the mainframe disruptor. I've been fine-tuning it out here. Let's test it out on these goons. Bring down their shields so I can disable their crafts. Just bring down their shields? Yep, and let me do the rest. That's the way to do it.
How many times do I have to upload my work? It's been hard when shooting at me.
We've really got these guys on the run. Oh, there'll be more of them. Now they've found me, I reckon this hiding spot is no longer viable. Yeah, quite some path. How did you come by it in the first place? Pre-war abandoned mines. Shame I won't be able to stay. Can't even peek my head out of the DMZ either with a reward on my scalp. Well, I'm sure something will turn up. You seem like a resourceful guy to me. Thanks, that's encouraging. wizardry is this? Why don't they just give up?
He's nuts. Sheesh.
That was the last of them. Can we dock and have that word now? Seeing as you were a help, I should hear you out.
Where's your energy orb? Yeah, maybe. It's like we could dock, or we could rob him blind before we dock. Oh, dang. Bop-bop. Honk honk. Oh. It's an easier one, just up here. Is there like another little secret path we can take? No? Alright. Did we make it? Terminal. Very good. A peruser. That's pretty good. Do lose with a little bit of expertise, which I'm not happy about, really. Because that's my boost speed, mate. If I equip it, how much is my boost speed going to drop? 10%? Oh, that hurts. I think I'll just keep my current one for now. Might get a better one. Alright, again, came back, but God, my eyes, close them. The light is too bright. Mainframe. Oh, this gives me expertise. But it doesn't have the tractor beam range. But, I already got rid of that other. I should have kept it and then sold it. Oh well. Never mind. Dismantling quality goes up a little bit. Expertise is definitely Valuable. Yeah, stuff, but I'll dismantle this one. Let's see, what's my boost speed at now? Oh, 60%. Look at that. Expertise on this gives you a huge boost. Flies fast. Now I just need a speedometer.
So I'll be needing that mainframe disruptor. I'm willing to pay.
No can do. This really isn't about the creds. With my hideout gone, it's the only ace I got left, so sorry. The device stays with me.
Pengo tells me you were straight up with him in trade. Let me ask you a few things. Where do you stand with G&B?
Can't stand him.
You know of Oscar Blakemore?
An absolute maniac.
What if I was to tell you that he's about to trigger a conflict with the Okar, which will end up jeopardizing every colonial settler in the cluster?
Sounds like his MO, all right. At least the man I know from reputation.
Well, it's for that I need the disruptor. I intend to ground his mining fleet.
A bold move. Alone?
Well, maybe not. I got someone on the inside, but I could use any help I can get. You seem like a competent person in possession of the tools I need. I could also offer you a place you could temporarily lay low.
It's a noble cause. I suppose it's one I could get behind. And I got nowhere else to go right now. Count me in.
Look, Ghost, is that your real name?
Quentin Briggs. But I really prefer Ghosts. It's how I operate.
Okay, Ghost. If I take a chance on you, I don't want to end up regretting it.
You won't. But if you want this disruptor to work on larger mining craft, we'll need to find some way to reduce the cooldown between bursts.
You will.
This thing needs specific tuning. Pango didn't get that far in development.
I got someone who can take a look at it. Let's meet at my base and I can introduce you to the others.
Oh boy.
Hey, I can trust you, right?
I don't leave my people behind. Come on, I don't have time to lose. Hive, patch me through to the Commissioner. I better keep her appraised. Hawk, I have a mainframe disruptor which might turn the tables in our favor. I've seen it in action, and it does what it says on the box, but it needs some modifications to reduce the time it needs between uses.
That is positive news. I have received intel that the G&B elite squad are in the Byron system, quite far off, leaving Vesna with little more than automated defenses.
Byron.
So if there was ever a time to strike, now would be it.
I wonder what the elites are doing so far from home. Okay, any idea on how to proceed?
There are a number of mining vessels on the surface. Once you disable them, Tammy can get you access to the interior hangars in order to destroy their Viridium drills and other mining equipment. I must demand that you prevent casualties. These are innocent miners.
Of course. Understood.
Once you have knocked out their operational capacity, I will make my appearance and read the Riot Act.
That will be a moment to see.
Listen, Adam. I've spoken with the emissary and he is running out of options to quiet the drums of war in the Okar camp. I can't stress the urgency of our actions much more.
I get how critical all of this is. I won't let you down.
Won't let you down, Captain. Or maybe I will.
Delia, Ben, guys, I'm heading back to base with company. I'll be able to offer a full briefing once I'm there.
It would be about time you dropped off Eduardo. Kala is very anxious to see him.
He's safe and sound on board. I'll also need Ben to take a look at a disruptor device I picked up. I'll be there shortly.
Alright, do we need to go all the way back? Yeah, we do. Then, actually, done. I want a place to sell my junk first. And then we can just go straight there, because I set up a bypass thingy. Then Byron. It says something about Byron, but I was like, hey, is that one of these systems? But it says, no, that's Byron. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, we'll just get as far as we can for the next hour and then call it. I did like those raptor wings, so they had like good weapon placement. Kind of like on the wings next to me instead of like kind of underneath. It was weird having them underneath. Make a quick pit stop. Drop the kids off to at the pool. Ooh, look, a bomber. Clearly a tier 3 bomber. Can I touch it? Oh, I touched it. Whoops, whoopsie. Oh my goodness, how much junk my inventory. That's a lot of damage. Too bad. Oh, hang on. It does have it. 10% of the kinetic damage bypasses the shield. 10% of 3,000 something. It's like 330? 300? No. I don't know. My math bad. This also has it. Oh, but that's DPS. Gotta look at the actual kinetic damage. So that would be 40? 40 damage gets through the shield. That's pretty good. Don't think I'll use it though. Cause I don't know, the shotgun's just too dangerous for you. You gotta get real close, and if you're very close and amongst like a whole group of enemies, you run into the same problem where you just get absolutely peppered. Hey, they've got a lot of pluses in here. Ooh. Could trade to an interceptor if we want to. This almost looks kind of TIE Fighter-ish. Don't think I'd use an interceptor though. Interceptors, they're okay. They were kind of like your starting ship in the original Everspace. Pretty good, but not the best. Like, I much preferred using either the Scout, Sentinel, or the gunship over the Interceptor in the original one. Yeah, the Sentinel was like a DLC thing. Sentinel was pretty good in this one too, actually. I don't feel it's as good though. I feel like the assault ship, the one that I'm flying right now, that one's just the best one out of the three, I feel. The three mediums. And then like the new Vanguard is probably actually, I don't know, it's tough. It's either like the Vanguard or the Scout, because the Scout might be very good, like sniper sort of ship you can use. Anyway, off we go. Just where is it? Waypoint that. Where is it? Over there. And I can quickly get back using our, what is it called again? Spatial bypass thingamajiggy. Just like instant jump. All that planet there just kind of like appeared out of nowhere. You just imagine that you're like in a traffic accident and you like crash into a planet. It's like, man, that planet just came out of nowhere. So look at the license plate on that planet. Oh, there goes my power flickering again. Like I mentioned earlier, there was some like roadworks going on, so if my power suddenly, my stream suddenly ends, well, you know, my power died. And then I'll probably just say, like, on Twitter, like, well, yeah, I guess that's the stream.
The convenience of spatial bypass travel. This could catch on.
Oh, I had to turn and have a look at that. Got to double check it in case it spawns another black hole.
Hey, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to Ghost.
Pleasure to meet you all. Nice to see some pretty faces for a change.
He is in possession of a mainframe disruptor, which we are hoping to use to ground the G&B mining fleet. The idea is to cause enough chaos on the Vesna mining colony so that Blakemore can't move on the Comet, and Commissioner Hawk can stage a lawful intervention. Ghost and I need to do this ASAP, while the elite squad are out of the system. It'll be a quick in and out operation with only automated defenses to worry about.
Sounds audacious.
Audacious is my middle name, sweetheart.
You call me sweetheart one more time, and I'll...
Oh, yeah, okay, so, I should explain, Ghost. Delia here is quite handy with a tranq dart gun, so I would stay on her good side.
Wait! None of this clarified anything for me. Catch me up here, I'm still really confused.
Our operation is about protecting the people who live in the DMZ, Alec, including your whole family. If war breaks out, a lot of people would die, and all just to make Blakemore more powerful and untouchable.
Okay, I can agree that sounds bad.
I took a look at that disruptor, and it seems I'll be able to tweak the cooldown without a problem. Not entirely sure for how long it could keep a ship demobilized, however.
Thanks, Ben. I'd like to ask you all to stay on high alert while we carry this mission out. Keep an eye out for G&B scouts. I'm not quite sure whether they know where we are, but we need to keep a low profile anyway. They appear to be stretched thin, but they're not a spent force yet.
I believe the majority of us here want to see crisis diverted. Thank you, Adam, for your efforts.
This will all be over soon enough. I'm pretty confident of that.
Oh, look, we can swap to our old ship as well. We still got that bomber parked in here. See, I'm just gonna check my storage because I've got like a lot of old junk in here. Let me get rid of yeah, that's 17. That's quite a while ago. How much storage space do we have? Still quite a lot. I'll worry about it at a later date. You know what, I'm gonna shove these EMP missiles in. Do I want to put the gun in? Or am I going to use it? I do like the Zapper though. The Zapper's fun. It's also got long range. Good for poking those pesky drones at long range distance. Maybe I'll put that in there too. Then we can swap between those. Okay, let's go. On the road again.
Hey, Ben. If there's any reassurance I can offer? After all you've done for me...
Sorry, interrupting your conversation. Where we going? Okay, that's where I am. Oh, Zarkov. It's all the way over here. I don't think I have a jump to there.
Me? You should know that I got your back. I just don't relish the idea of something happening to you before I get a chance to repay you. I would never expect anything in return between friends. And, about the whole clone thing? It's all good, Adam. Relax. Yeah, I was surprised, but I had a good think about it. It doesn't change my view of you in any way. I've already got Eduardo
He's
up
got
and
a bit
running
of
again.
a
Cal is happy, and Delia has a good handle on base
surfer
management at this stage.
accent happening in
That's
there
all
almost.
very encouraging to hear.
Alright, we can go to this one. It's probably faster to go here and then straight to Zarkov. Off we go. Open the Stargate. Oh man, it's getting a bit warmer now. Oh, take my jacket off.
Ooh, I could get spoiled by the ease of spatial bypass travel.
Man, it was freezing, like, not that long ago. Then all of a sudden it's like kind of warmed up again. Maybe it's because my room is just warmer with the PC going on. Graphics card whirring away. It's hot enough to cook eggs on. Oh, that's right, we've got the speed boost here. We don't need to hang around here too long. Oh, people shooting at us. It's okay. Our booster is pretty damn good. When it's got energy. Let's go, 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 go! These jump gates always look really cool. Very flashy. Rust always makes me think of Stargate again. SG-1 and Atlantis. I wonder if they'll do any more of that. Probably at some point. I feel like, what's it, they're always in the mood to remake stuff again. Like, weren't they doing like a remake of like, well, I don't know if it's a remake or remaster or something, or like the first Witcher or something as well. I recently heard about that because I was talking about it with a friend and he was like, hey, did you know? And then we got into this whole topic of remakes versus like new. Like, would you rather a remake or like a brand new game? And I was kind of like, I would like, you know, a new game. But
Should be able to help
if we look at like
that encrypted link to our guy
Final Fantasy VII remake, or
hey, Tammy,
that was just so good.
I've been briefed by the commissioner, and I'm
I do feel like
standing
6 really
by. You
needs
know what
one.
to do?
we'll tackle the surface fleet
Oh,
first.
stale
and then you'll
bread.
let us into the hangars.
You miss
And,
SG-1.
it's nice to hear your voice again. At least now I can act like myself around you.
Hey, we used
need to act quick.
watch a
I think security
lot
might
of
be on to me.
SG-1.
I'm worried they might suspect me after
My
your
parents
last
in particular
visit,
loved
and that my movements have been
rewatching it.
monitored.
I understand.
So they would go through
Commissioner
all
will
of
be here
that,
shortly, and you'll be in safe hands.
and then go through Atlantis as well. Oh, destroy 50% of the turrets, bring down shields of locked targets and use malware. Okay. Here, have some malware.
Yeah, party time. Fire away. Hey, take it easy. The objective here is to ground the mining fleet, but we don't want to hurt any civilian miners. They've got nothing to do with this. I'm good with that. You just bring down the shields and I'll do the rest.
That's a lot of things on the radar.
I have my suspicions who you're working for. You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, have some malware.
Seems to be working.
Goodness
We can only
gracious.
do one at a time, but this is still doable.
Windows Remake Part 2 coming out.
Onto the next.
Oh, it's... I think it was either late, like really late this year, or it was like early next year or something.
But
It's
I
actually
know
been a
you
while
know
since I
better
last
than
checked any
mercenary.
information on it.
Name your price. I will not even entertain the idea.
Kind of reminds me of another game actually that I've been waiting for ages. It's like a real-time action RPG sort of game. Kind of similar to, I guess, something close would be Stardew Valley. But it's like an action-adventure game instead of worrying about farming or whatnot. Just mainly combat-orientated.
If there's anyone on board, it's a soft
Boots
landing.
and whatnot.
We have detected the activities
Mate, it's been in like development for like
Better hurry
flipping
this up before they can mobilize.
years. It's like stuck in development hell or something. Unfortunate. So used to
It's a good thing
keep
the elite
up to
squad
date on
aren't
that
here.
one
Hey, man,
quite
don't be
regularly,
touching fame
because
by
they
even
would have
mentioning
post
their
like
name.
a
That's a jinx.
blog
Well,
update
jinx or not,
every
Blakemore probably has
Thursday.
got eyes on us now. We best watch out.
So I'd just jump on and have a quick look at like, what have they worked on today? It's like, oh yeah, cool. Very pixel art heavy, because do love my pixel art.
If only I could harness that loyalty and obedience from you also. There's that Roslyn name again. You guys certainly get around. I can't get into it right now.
Okay, one more turret and I think we don't have to worry about them anymore. Goodness, missiles everywhere. Yeah, have your malware. What is shooting these missiles? Where are the missile turrets? Get rid of them. Final Fantasy VII Remake was really good though. I do still want to do like a hard mode playthrough of that, kind of like what I'm doing with Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like a hard mode with, was it Ultra Hard,
So now
New Game
we ran
Plus.
some GMB for the codes to remove the malware, right? No,
I'm pretty
that
sure
wasn't the plan actually. But why don't you just
the
transfer me
combination of
those
both
codes
has
in case
just
we need a
made
bargaining
them
chip?
like
I don't
ridiculously
really see the benefit
fast.
of this exercise if we're not squeezing them for every credit they got. The greater good? Hey, I really
I feel
had no
like I'm
idea you
constantly
had
just
ulterior
trying to
motives in all
dodge.
this. Come on, aren't we all in it for the filthy
It's not
lucre
really
at the end of the
too
day?
many openings for you
This
to
is really
like
not a good
kind of
time
get a
to start
shot in.
arguing about all this. Why don't we just pick up this discussion
It's still
later?
fun though. I quite enjoyed
You know, I'm getting around, right?
or enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a shame that we don't have the second one on PC yet. It's like, where is it? Kind of like, was it? They've got God of War
Will hinder my plans.
on PC now.
Blakemore, you know perfectly well what will happen if you go after that comet.
I've got to
Who do you think
get
you are to intrude in our affairs?
no, got to play
Ordering
God
mining
of War
fleet
as
to
well at some
override
point.
safety mechanisms for immediate launch.
So I bought it on like sale on Steam, and I was like, hey boy, give me that game.
With the disruptions to the mainframes, the ships will be unable to launch.
It's good
with
because it went on
success.
sale like
They
right
will
around
very
the
likely
time
crash.
Ragnarok was coming out.
See if you can get me to broadcast directly to the miners' channel so we can
It
warn
was the
them.
sequel to that first God of War game.
Their channels are blocked.
Dishing out more malware than a Russian hacker. It's ordered for the vodka.
Those miners had nothing to do with the politics involved.
Gotta
If you
fund the
become a pawn,
vodka.
you become part of the game.
Yeah.
Once they
No, I
sign
don't
the
really.
GMB
I don't really
contract, they
drink
signed away
that
their
much.
right to exist beyond what I tell them to do. Dude, I really want to kill this guy now. We'll let the commissioner take care of him her way. Right now, we need to concentrate
I'm still
on
very
making sure
much,
that fleet stays
was
grounded.
it kind of taste
For that,
over
we need to get inside and destroy their
feel.
equipment.
Like, you know, because some people will be like, oh, I drink beer because it's cheap and makes me drunk. I would say, oh, but I wanna taste something.
Okay, Tammy, we've disabled the mining craft.
It doesn't make me
Get
want
us in so we
to
can wreck the
throw
Viridian
it up.
mining drills.
I've opened the first door for you, but I'm not sure what more I can
Ugh.
do. They're on to me.
I know
My
it affects
clearance
people who
has
like
been
beer,
revoked.
but man, it
Looks
just
like my time is up.
doesn't taste
We
that
need to
nice.
get you out of there right away before they get their hands on you. Ghost, can you manage an extraction and bring Tammy safely back to base? You got it. Tammy, get to the dock ASAP. Sorry your cover got blown, Tammy.
At least I got to do some damage beforehand. That's the moment I had been waiting for.
Gotta get through
should
this
be
other
still.
door. There's not much more I'll be able to do.
What? Is this a wall? It is. It's also a wall then. So I need to open this door. Get down.
I would suggest deploying a drone, since you have favored them
Oh.
so much of late.
Well, nothing works better for getting into those unreachable places.
I'm not super keen on these little drone excursions. They're pretty fun at like the beginning, but now I'm just like, can I move this out of the way?
I have to admire your ingenuity to an extent. You're not so different from my
DLC was a step up in Horizon.
Admit it,
Actual
Blakemore.
custom
Seeing your
animations for
plans go up in
dialogue
smoke
made it
must
feel way
sting a
less
little.
janky. The
A small
auto mouth
setback.
flapping,
All this
yeah.
equipment, miners included,
I didn't
can be
actually notice
replaced in a
that though
short
because
time.
I like played the DLC version, like was it the complete edition, like straight away on PC, so I couldn't really compare it to what it used to look like. But you can still see it in some places with the some of the NPCs where they just like, you know, didn't bother giving them any proper animation. It was funny because like was it the first stream I was playing it again, you could see it on like the very first side quest you get. I think it's from that dude who's like broken his leg or something. It's like, my daughter, please you must save my daughter, and you're like, okay. And you get like, you see the animation difference between Aloy speaking and then him speaking, and it's just like he's got this weird like blend shape that of just like a weird smile that's stuck on all his animation as he's talking. He's supposed to look like he's in pain, but he's just like real happy. So okay fellow. Pretty much finished the Frozen Wilds DLC area. It's still like what's it? The
These vents are an obvious flaw in their security setup.
epilogue or closure or whatever it is. And then we'll be back in the main game. Which well, I've like barely stepped into the city. Wait, did I? Huh? Don't activate that one, so you shoot that one. Oh, sneaky. Oh no, not another drone thingy.
Okay, now I just need to
Yeah, I
steer
hope
this
they-
little guy right into one of those vents down there.
Hope they eventually. Close. Hope they eventually bring Forbidden West over to PC. I would assume they would. I mean, they've done so for a bunch of their other exclusive, what you call it, PlayStation games. Wait, was I supposed to bring something down here? Where am I supposed to? Oh. Okay. We've got to go into the vent. Open.
Vacate this area at once. Explosion imminent.
No need to tell me twice.
Oh my goodness. The screen shake is ridiculous. Whoa.
I've been following your progress. You've done good, Mr. Roslin. I'm moving in to make a formal arrest.
Blakemore's in a bind, but he's not showing it.
Will
So
he
he
find
surrenders
us?
without too much fuss.
I've got him just where I want him. Now
These
is the moment
ones
to apprehend
aren't
him while
as
he is
nasty
at
as
his
the ones that
weakest.
chase you. They don't have
It's
any
time
armor
for the
on them.
fleet to exert its
Yeah, look at
authority
that,
in
they
this
die easy.
matter. Your aid has been invaluable, Mr. Roslin, but you need to step aside and allow the weight of galactic law to do its work.
Well, let's see how this goes down with the locals.
Oh, there's a box over there.
Attention, this is Commissioner Hawk of the Colonial Fleet. The GNB leadership is to relinquish its position at once. This is your only warning.
Does
I
my
had a
either
feeling it was
unit
you behind
colored
these nuisance
ship flying
incursions all
past?
along, Hawk. You are well beyond your jurisdiction and are overstepping your boundaries. Here in the DMZ, I call the shots.
Oscar Blakemore, you are to present yourself at the docking area for immediate arrest.
You have no powers here, and to prove that point, here is my authority to take you into custody. What's going on? Elites using wormholes? Surprise, surprise.
Oh, it's this. It's our
Super
clone.
received weapon upgrades too. And Ghost is gone with the mainframe disruptor. Oh, this is real bad.
Command your elite units to stand down at once.
If Commissioner falls into Blakemore's hands, nothing will stand in his way.
Torpedoes. Well,
All
there's
systems are down.
disruptor.
We appear to have successfully disabled the Commissioner's cruiser.
This is just getting worse. One more hit and I'm done for.
Units, hold your fire. Now, whatever malicious software you hit my mining fleet with surely has reversal codes. So I'm going to ask you nicely. At first, give me the codes or the Commissioner dies. And then you die.
Don't do it, Adam.
Killing a fleet officer would really be crossing the point of no return, Blakemore. Give up while you can and end this craziness.
You are not in a position to be making demands. Your deaths will be my pleasure.
Boss, wait. Let me handle this. I believe I can persuade our visitor to hand over the codes. All I need is to jog his memory and help him set his priorities.
If it saves time, do it. I'll keep the Commissioner here as
Oh, no.
collateral.
After you, brother. Where are you taking me? Somewhere you need to see. Let's just say, back to where it all began.
We're going to see our past. Or maybe the reason why this Adam, or this version of Adam, turned to the dark side. Hey, look, it's Hoth. It's like every snowy planet you see is just like, hey, is that Hoth? It looks like a one of those colonial warships that chased the heck out of us in the first game. Could be a space station thing too, who knows? It's been a while since I've played the first Everspace, so... We're gonna get out of our ships and boil it down to good old fisticuffs, are we? Oh, cinematic.
You remember this place, right? Where we were created. Yeah, unnerving, isn't it? A proper family reunion. Why did you bring me here? I wanted to show you the handiwork of your Commissioner Hawk.
Hey, is that
Shutting down
it's a bit
clone
like that.
facilities was a fleet directive. We are an embarrassment to keep concealed from the homeworlds, but you know that. Hawk has been using that as leverage against you, and playing you for a fool. You've been working the wrong side. You've forgotten where we belong.
There goes my power flickering again.
Beltigrates, and with GNB.
You obviously have no understanding of what's at stake here. You can't touch the comet. It'll mean war. Millions will die.
Once we have the Viridium, we can handle
my power only came back on like this morning at about like 8 o'clock.
With enough of their sacred resources, we can match
Usually I would like,
technology.
you know,
that wormhole
sleep
tech
in a little bit
was
more,
just
but
a taste. Blakemore is a visionary.
I heard like this
Under
loud,
his
like
leadership,
kind
the
of
Beltigrates can be its own entity.
high-pitched ping,
I don't think that would serve anyone but
and both my
himself.
monitors on my computer turned on. I was like, what is this bright blue light? I was like, oh.
I know you as well as I know myself. You want to be a part of this.
Hopefully
It's in
I won't
our
lose power
DNA.
midstream.
But at what cost?
We are the perfect vessels for a new era, and together we could achieve marvelous things.
Being clones doesn't make us genetically superior. We might share the same DNA, but we're really nothing alike at all.
It's disappointing to find you
Oh
so
my goodness.
unreceptive.
That's
We're the
getting
last.
very worrying. It's like
All our
flickering
brothers
again.
gone, dead.
Like crazy.
We could have made the perfect team.
Could go at any minute.
Is this how you do your bargaining?
I really don't need you, you know. The virus you uploaded is only a minor setback. Let me spell this out for you. I will dismantle the life you have built, your pathetic den, and the degenerates you collected within it. Unless you hand over the codes. Let's make it easier for all of us. Don't mess with my friends!
Oh. What a convenient place for him to be standing. I thought it was just gonna like close the door and lock him in there. Oh, he made his angry clone even angrier. I do like those little animated, like hand-drawn sections. They're cool. They're done. I know I'm kind of comparing it to like another game.
The ship's damage is critical. I strongly advise that you use the nearby repair bay.
Are you telling me this bay is still operational?
That seems to be the case.
But yes, there was another game called, it's a MechWarrior game, BattleTech. They also had the kind of like hand-drawn cinematics, but they didn't put as much effort into them, unfortunately. They still look nice visually, but they didn't like, you know, animate them like frame by frame like this.
Repairs complete.
It was literally just like a still image that they just slapped in your face for like story convenience while they talk over it.
Counterpart has extricated himself from his predicament and could be
A literal plot hole.
very soon.
That was it. You blew your last chance. I may as well leave you here to rot. It's parsecs from the heart of the DMZ, and without my wormhole tech, you're as good as buried here. If you ever make it back to Cedo, you'll find nothing but ashes and dust where your base used to be. Have fun dying slowly in the knowledge that your friends will die before you.
I don't think he knows.
Damn it. We better act fast. Hive, where are we exactly?
Then we have
We
our
are currently in the Keone
bypass
system,
tech.
which is centered around a neutron star of the same name.
Ooh,
The system contains several smaller planetoids
A
and
new
is
place.
considered uninhabitable due to the residual radiation from the resident star's relatively recent supernova. Your clone counterpart was correct in his assertion that we may be stuck, as I detect no operational jump gates here. Another means of travel will be necessary.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. Carla, do you read me?
How did it go, Nama?
I need your help urgently for getting me out of where I am right now. Are there any locations close to my position where I could construct a spatial bypass?
No, not at your location. I would need a little more data.
oh no.
Send me some scans from other locations nearby, Toka, so I can analyze
Isn't
them.
that always the way?
Okay. I'll
Like
explore
you
the
have
nearby
something
planetoids in order to
urgent
get
that
you
you
the
need
information
to
you need.
do story-wise
through to
in
Delia
game,
or
but it's
Ben?
like, oh,
Adam, what's your
but by the
status?
way, you need
Was
to
the
do
mission a
this
success?
first before you can
Things didn't quite pan
go
out
do
as
this fetch
expected.
quest. Collect
It
me
seems my clone counterpart
20,000
knows the base's location.
buckets
and the elite
of
squad could be headed
slug
straight
oil
for
or
you,
something.
primed to obliterate you. The mining fleet isn't going anywhere for now. But where it all went wrong is when Hawk arrived on the scene to apprehend Blakemore, and the elites appeared out of nowhere. They've been fitted out with some kind of Okar wormhole tech.
Oh,
From
my
what I
neck.
can gather, that's what their mission to the Byron system was about. What can we do? I'm not sure this place could withstand an assault.
No, click this
Mount
time.
whatever defenses you can until I get back. Brief the others to make urgent preparations and muster any firepower they can. Ghost made it out with Hawk's mole Tammy, and they'll hopefully get to be with you soon, so you'll have some more help there. We're in pretty deep, aren't we? Ben, now more than ever, you need to protect the people we've given a home to. Please. I can't have them die because of me. I'll do my best.
Oh, we can leave. Finally, we're free.